Okay, we're live now. We've got Zozzy here. Hello, it's Jane. I'm here with Zorro. Happy July the 4th. Oh, it's July the 4th here. It's not July the 4th where July the 4th is celebrated. When's Bastille Day as well? Isn't that coming up too? 14th. And it's my birthday, and it's Frida's birthday coming up as well. So, it looks like you're flashing, Zozzy. You're expanding the legs there to show your wares. Well, you may as well, because he's being desexed soon, so yes, you show them. Okay, right. So I'm going to move you, my love. Oh, head-butted the thing. And we're going to do some watercolour. Hey Pam, hey Emma. It's my birthday very soon. Hey Kerry, Diane, my friend Kirsten's here in the background, so if you hear me laughing, it's because it's her fault. That's who I went to Japan with. She can speak Japanese. Oh, did you know, Kirst, the man that we met at the temples with all the journals, we chit-chat back and forth on Instagram. Yeah, he found the videos, and yeah, I'll show you the messages so you can see like how many times he's been, and he's so nice. Yeah, that was really cool. That was so cool. Okay. Oh, Paper Lemons is here. I think you're new, Paper Lemons. I don't remember seeing Paper Lemons. That's a cute name. Yulia is here. How you going? Daisy's here. Oh, Daisy Flower. What a beautiful name. Okay, so let's do some watercolour. I just saw on the Frugal Crafters post came up on Facebook that it's World Watercolour Month. I forget that every year. And, well, every month is World Watercolour Month as far as I'm concerned because of watercolour. So I'm going to just pull this down a little bit. Oh, and I've got my Japanese kimono on, actually. Speaking of Japan. Whenever am I not speaking of Japan? Okay. Oh, because I've got kimono, the little microphone keeps going over there. So what I've got here, if you missed this the other day, is I've taken the flip pad, one of these, and I took out some of the paper, folded it in half, and used the inside cover of one of the pads to create a cover for I made a little journal, this little A5 size watercolour journal, and then I decided that I would turn this into a month. So I've just got one arty month. So this is as far as I've gotten. I only need to get this far so far because we're only up to the 4th, so everything's good, don't panic. And what I'm finding is because I'm going through a little bit of, I've got to make decisions in my life. And I find that a very good tool for me is to feel organised, and that's what led me to wanting to do this little, just stepped out little diary for July, but then it turned into Watercolour Month, and now it looks like all's clever. But I'm not. We had watercolour last month. We have watercolour every month. The month before was Mermay, and that's watercolour as well. So what I've got so far here is I used a stamp, and we did a little watercolour July happening. I've got this. This is me at the gallery, looking at things. Oh, I've got to talk to you about that, Kirsten, because we've on Saturday. Anyway, there's things. So this will, I'm just going to just see if I can just sketch out a little face here a little. She's looking at, she's at the gallery there. And it doesn't have to look like you to be you. It's just, it just can be a person. It's just a, this is why being able to draw a face, a body, or even if you're not going to draw it, you can stamp it, stencil it, whatever. It just adds so much more to your expression, especially if you're keeping an art journal, because you can draw a person, and whether it looks like you or anyone you know, or whatever it is you're thinking about, doesn't matter. It's just representative of a human being, and it just adds a bit more expression to whatever it is that you're creating. So we have Alice in Wonderland, I think, has arrived. Or maybe it's Dorothy, someone. But I don't wear dresses like this. So, but it is me, I think. So I've got that watercolour blob that we did the other day, and now I've just added, oh, I can't pull that down anymore. I've just added, this is Pixel Pen. So this is the new watercolour. They're very, very fine, and it's a very robust tip for how fine it is. And there's lots of different colours. This is why they sold out. This is why they're so awesome. And they do have a little bit of water reaction. So I'm just adding that, just a little bit of water on there. And then I can also draw into the water. That will leach out the ink a little bit, but that's just temporary. It's just like a little effect that you can get. Just add a few little scribbles. So anyway, I've finished that. I was procrastinating, okay? So we know that. And I've fallen behind already, but it doesn't matter because it's art. So this was, this is a power pole. It's representative of being proactive. So it's just as a little reminder. Now Tuesday, oh, I went and did an art workshop. Oh my goodness. Honestly. I painted abstract. I painted abstract, and that was those big ones that I have rolled up for you. And that was a real challenge for me because I just so desperately wanted to put a face or a body. And the teacher I said I'd just, oh, and then at the end of class, I had a different canvas and I busted out a little figure, and he said, oh, back to your old ways. And I was just like, back off, mate. Yes. So, but you know, he's an abstract painter, so that's his, you know, that's the thing about art, is it doesn't really matter. But I did paint abstract, so that is what that, I said I'm just going to write, because I'll forget what that means. It's just to help me. It doesn't have to mean anything. I never even have to look at this again. But this is communicated. That's good. This was I abstracted. And that was important to me because I was totally out of, not my comfort zone, it was fun, but it just was something I don't usually do, and that's good for you, isn't it? Do something a bit different. Now, yesterday, what was something that happened yesterday? Well, today my friend is here, so I'm going to paint my kimono. I was going to do a love heart, but oh, that's too obvious. So I'll just do I'm going to do the kimono that I'm wearing because I was with her and went through a total crisis of confidence as I was looking at the kimono, and I was feeling like it was cultural appropriation. And after seeing lots of people walking around in kimonos, Westerners, is that what we call ourselves, you feel like a bit of a nonce, a bit of a, I don't know, a bit silly, but it's just a robe. And this isn't a kimono, it's not a kimono, so I'm not embarrassing the Japanese in any way. I wouldn't want to do that. So, and they probably didn't invent it anyway, the Chinese probably did, so it's all right. Anyway, so that's my kimono, and I guess I'm wearing it, and I got that with Kirsten. And then, so Wednesday, what happened yesterday, Kirst? Oh, I did a workout with Matt. Oh, my friend bought me a donut. We had puppy circus, and Brooke she's the dog's trainer, and she's become my friend. She's just the most lovely, delightful person. And she said, I don't feel like training today. I just would like to, let's just sit and I'm bringing donuts, and we'll just sit and have donuts. So, and that was just so nice. So there's my donut. It was like a chocolate filled donut. So that's my little representation, and that's my representation here. Oh, look at me under control.
So you did donutting.
I did donutting. Oh, I'm going to write that in there. Thank you. Donutting. Donutting. There we go. We've got my Kirsten. I'm going to call it the Kirsten kimono. So that, and I've got blue dots there to say that's where you will be here. But I think I put them on the wrong days. So this is why I don't want to pre-do things. I want to do things after. Okay, I'm just going to say that for myself then. And then I give myself that grace, everything is good. Right. And I've just got a little bit of decoration, a bit of a stamp going on here. And yes, a do nut, that's right, Kerry, do nuttin'. Yes, it's abstract, Debbie, totally. So this one ended up being a place. I did two. They ended up being places, but with true abstract, you're meant to leave all your ideas at the door and have no ideas. And I don't know if that's me. I like ideas and seeing where things go through, but maybe that's why it's good for me to do something a bit different. So that was just in my little monthly view, just a little something. So this is where I could just fill out a little bit more. And then I've got these bubbles leaking out, so I can do a bit of an illustration as per whatever. This is all just watercolour. I'm just going to grab my Euphorias again. And I might have my Euphoria here. And, oh, why wouldn't I? I've got my book truck there. I'm just going to surround myself with, oh, I'll show you what I've got happening. Look. I mean, if this doesn't put you in a good mood, I don't know what would. If this doesn't give you a bit of euphoria, nothing. I mean, you're a bit beyond, well, you're not beyond redemption, but you are, you need to get painting. That's what you need to do. Well, it works for me. I don't mean to make light of anyone's anythings, but all I can do is talk from my own experience, right? Right, so I've got Paint Boldly. On Tuesday, I'm going to have to put do nothing again because that made me laugh. On Tuesday I abstracted, and that was seriously was a big deal. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to abstract paint, which means basically pushing paint around and just going on an explore and doing no figures. And the funny part was the teacher saying, going back to your old ways, like I'd ever left them. Honestly, every time, everyone else is painting full-blown abstracts, sort of landscapes usually, like as a reference maybe. And I did a face every time. Faces, bodies, I can't help it. And that is not what the class was about, obviously. I'm still not sure what the class was about. But I just like colour, so we're just doing that. So there you go, I abstracted. But let's, but something, when we were talking in class, I do remember something. And, you know, it's that working hard, and it's just such a strange thing to say when you work hard. And I thought, no, work soft. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to work soft. What do you think, Kirst?
I like it. I'd like to apply that to my own life somehow.
Yes, work softly. Work hard. Ugh, hard work. Ew. But it's just such a thing. You know, it's like, it's a virtue, isn't it? It is. But it's there's Aussies out there working hard. We want to work soft. Let's work soft somehow, or softer. So I was thinking of how can I work soft. I've tried pretty hard to make what I do not feel like work. That does sound strange. I've worked hard to make what I do feel like it's not hard work. That doesn't really make sense.
No, but Jane, you're the only person I know who's doing what you love. You're getting paid for it sometimes. I know.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Well, see, you've got to be a bit careful of making your hobby your work as well, you see. But I'm very grateful and lucky that I get to do what I want to do
You work
most
very hard,
days.
though, to get to where you are.
Yes, I have worked very hard, and Angus as well. Look at these colours. So I know this is not the most beautiful thing I've ever created, but like I said, I've got to make some decisions. I've got some things, you know, going on, and it's a nice little. Why not tune in during World Watercolour Month? Why not? And have a little assessment from time to time. But I don't want to go into navel gazing mode, because that's overwhelming as well. Don't know if you've ever gone into that mode where you can end up feeling very lost and confuse yourself for no good reason. Sozzy. Wonder what Zorro thinks he can achieve.
I don't know, I think it's the wind. There's something.
But he's 4 kilos. You know, like really, what are you going to do? So this is gold. I was also banned from using metallics in the class. And of course, as soon as someone tells me not to use something, I can't, my hand, I will hear someone else saying, don't use purple. My hand is on the purple tube before you finish the sentence. I can't help it. It's a very, what's the rebellion in Star Wars?
I don't know, where's Gus? He'd know.
I'm part of the rebellion. That is me, but in the lamest way possible. My own art rebellion. There you go. But I just like colour. Okay, so work soft, and I'm going to put for Wednesday use purple because I was told not to, and so I was joking with my teacher. Was very, very lovely and nice, but it was funny. Oh, I'm loving my donut. Let's get a donut today, or croissant. Let's get croissant. Use purple. I had one in Bali once.
Cronut, yes.
Cronuttin'.
Cronuttin'.
I don't know. I don't crow nuttin'. That's what you could say when you're being interrogated. And I crow nuttin'. If you're on Hogan's Heroes. Okay, work soft. So what are we going to put here? We're Wednesday. What did we do yesterday? I worked out. That was yesterday, and today's today.
You worked off the donut.
I did the donut. Well, it was nice to friend. I'm going to put friendship on the friendship because Brooke is a new friend, really. So I'm going to put friendship. And that's very nice. Because all my best friends live bloody hours from me. Some are on the other side of the country and some are hours away, or even my sister is hours away. So it's nice to have, you know, friends that are closer. Actually, I've got 2 lovely close friends. Which reminds me, I've got to call Christine today. Right. Now, I've got, so Thursday, we're going to have a look at, I'm just going to put, I'm not caring so much about which colours, I'm just using whatever colour. Let's have a look. Emma says, oh, I would never say that to her. Ugh, yeah. The person was joking. I think, I hope, I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. It was self-exploration, which always sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? It's a depending where you are, I don't want to do some forms of self-exploration, that's for sure. If there are mirrors involved, but I do want to, it's always good to try other things. And it's someone loves what they do so much that they think that what they do is the right way to do it. And you've got to admire that, don't you? I mean, that's someone with a passion for something. That's interesting too, right? So she's looking serious, but she's actually a little drawing of a painting. And sometimes discovering what you don't want to do is just as important as discovering what you do want to do. It's because it's refining your taste, it's helping you make decisions. You want to make decisions all the time. Oh, the nose is twisted over too far that way, but I've gone back to my old ways.
She's human. She's not perfect.
She's not perfect. So what I'll do here is I'll go friendship. I'll go new. Well, that was nice. Look at me. Isn't that meant to be good for your brain if you're making new friends? I'm one of those people that prefers having fewer friends but deep friendships. So just everyone's a little bit different. I'm an introvert. And then I've also got friends that, well, like Kirsten, if I haven't seen her for a while, it just feels like I haven't seen her last week. But I'm going to put old for you, sorry. Do you mind if I called you an old friendship?
Not at all.
So having the word old is okay in this context.
It's the truth.
Old.
Old.
Feel old, she said.
Ragged.
Yeah, so that's this doesn't have to make sense to anyone else except me. And if you're doing the same sort of thing, exactly the same thing. Just give yourself the grace. Oh, I think Kirsten's zhuzhing my
flowers.
my space.
Good.
Okay, well this was Madonna, so I'm just going to put, because I like drawing people, I'm just going to draw a person. I'm going to draw Brooke. She's got long blonde hair. It does not look like that. I was going to try and make you go to life drawing, Kirsten, but I thought that,
Me?
yeah, you might disappear.
Well, they say that doing new things is good for you, Jane.
Oh, we could still go. But we would arrive and there would be a bare bum right in the, every time I go, I'm usually late, and there's always a bare bum as I walk in the door.
A male bum? Or
No, there's always a sometimes it's a male, sometimes we've had men. Yeah, from behind, I suppose a man's bum might be hairy, that's the only difference, really.
And maybe a bit more muscle.
Yeah.
More muscle than my bum.
Yes. Yeah, so anyway, it's usually... but the reason that I like doing life drawing is it's... again, it's just creating with people in a room, doing something that I don't usually do, and they're annoying.
The people are annoying.
Oh my gosh. Not as individuals, just other people making noises, they're making smells, they're wiggling around. You know, I'm not in my own space, so it's just really good. And you still have to draw. So you still have to do what it is you've come to do and not give up. And your brain is saying, this is stupid anyway, all that claptrap, and you beat it. And you beat back that little voice. Oh, she's coming out of the ink bottle. That's what she's doing. And yes, here's Poppy. I might do, oh, that might be Jess actually, very fluffy. And here is Poppy, big ears. And this is Zorro, just fluff with eyes. And happiness and barking. Anyway, so that's a little bit of, and what am I going to draw for Kirsten? So that was that one over there. And then this is, we're going to go, I sort of like setting an intention for the day, I guess. I could draw a cronut. I don't understand completely what a cronut is.
A bare bum with a cross through it, because we're not going.
Oh. Oh yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, yes. But that is the croissant. That's an odd symbol for the friendship, but there you go, that is what it is. Should be fluffy pancakes. Yes, and a friend of mine is in Japan at the moment, and they went especially to Happy Pancake to find the pancakes in Osaka, and Lawrence made the mistake of getting the savoury ones, and Luke sent through a picture. He and his little daughter, they got the sweet ones that really wobble. Lawrence went savoury, and his face, he's sad, and everyone else is, yeah. Which we discovered when we had the fluffy sweet pancakes. That's when we realised, yeah, that's, you don't want to mess around with the savoury business. You just want to stuff your health. Just, you're only there for a week. Just go mad, yes. Anyway, so there we go. And then, I'm just going to add a bit more purple in here. We can just let whatever happens unfold as it goes. And it's sort of like a, just having a little bit of a gratitude journal it's turning into. Next week it might be something different. I thought it might be a planning tool, but I've got lots of other planning tools. This is a great, yes, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're doing something, it doesn't matter. And, you know, I've got my watercolours out, and what a good day. Even if it all went pear-shaped from here on in. I've done this bit. Yeah. Oh, this is Little Women that I'm using here, this pink. With the, is that called Tickle Pink? I've forgotten. Yes, Tickle Pink is that really cold, hot pink. And just because I feel like it, if it makes a mess, oh well, who cares? Let's just do all the hot pinks. So this is Little Women. This is Tickled Pink. They're not going to be in order. This is Pride and Prejudice, because this would be in a different order if it was. And I might go with Sugar High. It's really a bit of a red, but we'll put her in there as well. And then those start going into reds. And, well, this is a pink. That one needs a little bit more activation, so I'll just, in the pink is very light, so I'll just pop that there. And this isn't really pink, but let's do Persuasion. It is actually a permanent magenta, so I'm going to pop that there. And let's do in the pink here. And the others start getting more purpley, so... But I've also got these pinks too. So let's do our pebble pigments. I'll just put a little bit of water on my pinks. Bye, Kerry. Thanks for coming along. So these ones will have some shimmer on them. And then these ones a bit more. See, this is why you need all the pinks. They're all different. So if someone says, oh, why have you got so many pinks? I would just be like, well, I mean, and we haven't even gotten into all these yet. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Look at these, Kirst.
Can you do some of the metallic ones?
Yes. Did you see these? Look, they're watercolours.
Oh, my God.
They're little pebble. Yeah. I'll show you. This is how they come. Look. I've got one of each colour in here. These are pebble pigments. Look. There's flowers. They're the pig there, and then you melt that into your pan. You can do it in that.
You do get an actual little
yeah,
shell.
you get little shells, but there's there's 6 sets rather.
Oh, they're so
3 of them
beautiful.
have butterflies and flowers, and 3 of them have shells and starfish.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And there's
It's like jewellery.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 colours. I didn't even know. There you go, 30 colours. Mind you, I did the launch of those watercolours there, and I kept saying 44 watercolours, and there's not. There's 66. Yeah, I'm a lunatic.
I need to do a relaunch.
Well, people in the comments were like, that looks like there's more than 44 there. And I was like, oh, that's right. Yeah, it's 66. I don't speak in maths. That's not how my brain works. So here's some more pink. So shall we let's just do all the pink. Why not?
Just a page of pink.
Just do a page of pink.
Page of pink.
So I'll let those activate. Are there any pinks in here that I don't have? Yeah, let's do Fairy Tale and Best Friend. That's nice. So they're the ones we don't have anymore, but we'll put them into. Oh, Best Friend I can pop down right now. Just with any metallic that you've got to let it activate.
So the activation is you just popping a little bit of
water.
Splodge of water.
Yeah, it just softens. Yeah. So that was from the original.
Is that Fairy Tale, the one you've just done?
Yeah, Fairy Tale and Best Friend.
I get over how different they all are.
This is why you can't leave any out. Because which ones are you leaving out? You can't leave any out. Nothing's a chance. Just pop a little bit of that. Pigment Pebble, I missed her. And I think that's not really pink. It's going in anyway. Oh no, that's pink. And then there's also...
Yeah, that looks very different on the paper.
Yeah, hang on. It's World Watercolour Month, so we're just doing pinks today. I'll let that activate for a second. They're welcome mats, so they're another one that you make on your own. And they come like this. Look how cute this is.
What?
Yeah, these are pigments, and you can make them into inks, watercolours, whatever. But look how cute the little box is.
Nice.
Welcome mat. And they're all named different ways to say welcome. Konnichiwa. Is that welcome?
It's hello.
Oh, same thing. Hellos, welcomes, greetings. They're greetings, right?
G'day, shalom.
Yeah.
Salutations.
Yeah, so I tried to do a few different...
Oh, how's it?
That's South Africa.
It is, yeah. Howdy.
It's America.
Namaste.
That's New Jersey. Namaste.
Island.
That's Teresa.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at these gorgeous pink, and these will dry metallic. Ooh.
What have I just dropped?
Your pants. I don't know. Look at that colour. Oh.
Which one's that?
These are called fairy dust. These come in little... Same thing, you make these, and you can make them into different things.
Oh, it's a magnet.
This is the fairy dust. It's all in little
Packets.
packets. So they're in packets, the others are in bottles. Just depends on the pigment and how easy they are to handle. Look at all these pinks. Okay, oh, and I forgot to, this is the neons. Oh, and we've got the neon, oh my gosh. Well, let's just do pink. Maybe each day I could do a different,
I think a different
I'll do turquoises the next day, or blues. Oh, that would be nice. How gorgeous are these? So these are the welcome mats that are in the bottles that you're holding.
Yeah.
And these are more opaque. So they're more like traditional, what's called a traditional Chinese watercolour, or it's that type of pigment. So they've got a bit of opacity to them because of the ingredients. And look, okay, we're doing all the pinks, all right?
Look at that.
Okay, so they both qualify as pink, obviously. And we've got neon pink here, actual neon. And I think that qualifies as pink. And that one will qualify her. So this is called Artlantis. These are made with Chelsea Venz. She's a watercolour maker and in Queensland, and she's actually doing a watercolour workshop, but she made those. That was our little collaboration.
That's nice.
So now I have to add these to the side because I've run out of room. So these are the whimsical watercolours. So these are more metallics.
Yeah,
you
they're
don't have to make
beautiful.
them up yourself.
They're just
In the pan. So they're handmade in England. I've already done the pinks from here, but actually I'm not going to be able to fit them all on one page because we've got another pink in here that's not in. So we've got Pride and Prejudice, Little Women, but we haven't got this one in there yet. So I'll pop her there. We're not going to have enough room. I'll just have to do this pink. I won't be able to do the rose. Okay. And we've got the actual neon. Oh, that is divine.
I love that.
Wow. So which is your favourite pink? Look at all these glorious things. How can you pick a favourite? Oh, this is a nice photo. All the gorgeous watercolours everywhere. I have to get this. I have to take a cute little photo in a minute. Oops. But that, I think, oh no, there's still one pink I didn't include. I've got Moth Dust. That's beautiful pink too. I'll just wash that with my brush. So I've got Moth Dust, and this, that's a, so they look white on here. On black paper they have colour. So this is pink, green, da da da. But it's more like something you put over something else, like a little topper. But let's get Moth Dust. So this is Bella Luna. So it's in this soft pinks. And then they're all different. See how much work I put into making everything different.
Totally different.
So that you've got maximum good vibes. Well, this is going to ruin everything. Is it really qualified? I'll just put a stripe of that one on there. There you go. So we've got pinks galore. And I'm going to take a cute photo of all the watercolours gathered around having a little party. Yeah, pink party. Oh, and then these ones too. Where are they going to sit there? Oh, what a lovely... So I'm going to have a little look at questions. Oh, the Dubai Housewives, so funny. I love that show. It's hilarious. Well, we've got all the pink inks, someone has said. What about the inks? I haven't got enough room on my page. We'll have to do World Ink Month next. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The gorgeousness of it. Okay. It's the equivalent of the Dubai Housewives, but in watercolour. A cronut of watercolour. A cronut's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Just doing some social media content here. Excuse me. Just... Then I have to go like this. Oh, there's just so much. Social media and all this was meant to make our lives easier as creators. I don't think it did.
That's a great photo.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at that. It's special, it's beautiful, it's different. Okay, my friends. Well, I'm going to go off and track down a cronut.
What's that window?
Oh, well, lay cakes. So they're not technically watercolour, and then we'll need to go on this page. Yeah, so we have to do, I mean, it is watercolour. It's water media. Just have to do another page. This is just watercolour at the moment. Yes. I probably have forgotten something, but, because we've got watercolour pencils as well. Yeah. Yes. I know, but you know, I can do another whole page of them. And it's an abstract. Look, I abstracted.
Yeah, totally.
There you go, geometric sequences. Oh, Pam said it's a family photo. Love that. Excellent. Well, thank you, my friends, for joining me, and Kirsten, because she hasn't seen all these things. So you're not an art person yet, Kirsten.
Oh,
Do you think you could be?
I have to be. Yeah, I will be when I'm not working.
Okay.
Yoga, Jane.
Diane says, why no spiral art journal? I don't like the stitches, like having the spiral in the middle of the page. I don't mind it for a planner. I like a planner with a spiral, but I don't like that. If you really love that, that's why I've got the separate papers though. You could then use, you can get that bound. It's actually quite cheap if you go to like Officeworks. You can have a spiral bind put in something, but I don't. I'm just, spiral binding is just not my cup of tea. But I don't have anything particularly against it. It's just not my preferred option. I like a book. There's just something about a book to me that is, look, even my watercolours are like books.
You can't tear them out either.
Yeah.
You've got to keep it all.
Got to keep it all, paint over it. Yeah. Oh, did I not have my Euphoria? Even the Euphorias are a little book. So I like things that, it's like an occasion. A little, whoop. Not that a spiral bind doesn't have that occasion, but yes. Things happened. And I will, yes, that was just all fun. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll just put this on to say happy 4th of July for tomorrow. And for those that celebrate that, and just happy July, happy watercolour. And yes, I am looking at questions just to make sure there's nothing there, burning questions that I can answer. Debbie's like, yeah, the spiral just gets in the way of your hand on that side. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if I get the only time I've sworn on camera is when there was water there and it kept getting in my hand and I told it to piss off. Which is not that bad a swear word, but I try not to, try to behave myself when I'm, in company, in elevated company. And yes, if something restricts my hand movement, I don't like it. So that's another little, just having that, you can only use one side. So anyway, it's just a personal preference. Okay, all the watercolours, get them all out. It's World Watercolour Month. Make a little diary for yourself. I haven't formalised this yet, my little markings, but when I get ready to do this one, I'll try and do a little chart for you, and if you wanted to do that, that's pretty easy to work out how to do a diary. And you might want to do yours a bit different. Okay. Bye. Go and do some art.
That was fun, Janie.